Hello everyone, this is Hoda Ganji. In the last video we created radiators. In this video we're going to add a pump and we're going to start modeling the pipes. I'll go to System, Mechanical Equipment. I have already loaded a pump into the project. If you want to see where it is, I got it from Mechanical folder, MEP, Water Side Components, Pumps, and the Circulator Pump. I'll hit open and I'm going to put it here. I already draw a section here. I'm going to go with WT to see the plan and section at the same time. Now I need to rotate it in a way that this pump is going to stand upright here. So I'm going to select it, rotate it, and rotate it again. Now it's exactly what I wanted. And I need to rotate it probably once here. So the pipes are going to go from left and right here. So now I can move it a little bit to this edge here. This is where I want the pump to be. And I want this to be up here. How about in this view? Just so I don't get confused with the wall sweeps in section, I'm going to type VG, Visibility Graphic. Under Wall menu, I'm going to hide all the wall sweeps. Now it's better. I'm going to align it over there. So I'll go with AL. Now the pump is going to be on the surface. I already have a hot water boiler here, and if you're wondering where I got it from Systems, Mechanical Equipment, and I got it from Boilers under Mechanical MEP Water Side Components Boilers, and I got the hot water boiler from here. Remember when we created the radiators, the radius of the connector was 12.5 centimeters or 25 in diameter. Now for this pump also, I'm going to go to Edit Type. For both suction side and for discharge side, I want to change the radius to 12.5 millimeter, which is going to automatically adjust the diameter to 25. Also on the suction side, right? Okay. From here on, we're going to work with our piping. So I'm going to change my work set. You can change it from here, from equipment to the piping work set. Now we're going to start drawing our pipes. It's not a bad idea to have this section here as well. So I'm going to maybe close this section and open the cross section instead. I'll go with WT. Now you see this pump here. I'm going to go with my piping systems, and I'm going to go with hydronic supply and 25 millimeter in diameter. I'm going to draw one pipe here and one pipe on the other side. And you see that it also added them here and here, right? In order to be able to see things better, I'm going to change some colors. By going to View, User Interface, and bringing System Browser, you see we have several systems here. For my piping, for all the hydronic supply here, I want to right click, go to Type Properties, and I'm going to say for all the hydronic supply, for graphic override, let's go with the green color. I'll hit OK, I'll hit OK, and OK. Now you see that because the piping that I added was a hydronic supply type, and because it's connected to this pump, it turns the whole thing into green. I had already connected some of my pipes to the radiators, that's why you see them as green. And now I'm going to keep going in a way that this pump is going to provide all the circulation for my unit A. Now these two pipes here need to move down, and they're going to continue their pathway through the space in between the floor and the ceiling. So this is the ceiling and this is the floor. I need to move the pipes down so they're going to continue down here, right? So I'm going to go back to pipe. I'm going to draw another pipe here that goes down like this. When I draw a new pipe, it's going to remember the last setting, which is hydronic supply and 25 millimeter. I'm going to need another one that goes down here, right? So these two pipes go down, and now they are within the space between ceiling of the first floor and the floor of level 2 here. Now, in order to see the pipes that will be down there, I need to change the view range a little bit. So, for instance, the area around here, if I get a dimension, is a bit more than 30 centimeters lower. So in my level 2 plumbing, I'll go with view range. And for the bottom side and this view depth, maybe I'll offset by half a meter, so minus 0.5. And I need to assign it here as well. I'll hit OK. Now if I draw any pipes in that space, I see it actually here as well. Now I also need my other section here, so I'm going to open the longitudinal section and I'm going to go with WT. There we go. So this is the pipe. I'm going to move this a little bit more. In level 1, maybe I can also open my level 1 plumbing. In level 1, I see this pipe. If you don't see it, work with your view range. Change your values a little bit. Maybe change this to 3 meters so that you see the pipe. So I'm going to extend the pipe a little bit here. And now you see that this pipe is going to cut this wall on the level 1 around somewhere around here, which is in the ceiling area. So let's say first I'll keep going and I'm going to provide pipes for this radiator, which is this one on the section. So I'll extend this a little bit more. And then around here I'm going to need a new pipe. So I'll go with another pipe this way and see that it's creating the elbow automatically. I can use arrow key to move this to the right, and because they're all connected, it's gonna just adjust the other pipe's lengths automatically. It's not a bad idea to have a 3D view as well. Maybe I'll close this system browser and I'm gonna open my mechanical 3D view and I'm gonna go with TW and back to WT to see my 3D view as well. So around here, I'm going to go with another pipe. I'm going to connect it here, go a little bit to left, and then move down a little bit. So if I use arrow keys, so this is where the pipe is going to cut through the floor here. I'm going to go with RP here and draw a reference plane around here. So I can move this pipe and align it here. I'll go with AL. Select the reference plane, select the pipe. That's great. Now I can just either move this down, or to show you another trick, you can always go with TR trim, select the two pipes, and it's going to add an elbow. This is how we provide the hydronic water for the radiator. We'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'll go with pipe, I'll go a little bit to the right here, I'll move down somewhere around here. And actually on this area, I don't need an elbow, I need a T. So this pipe needs to go straight like this. And for this area, if I go with modify, go with extend this to here, it's gonna add a T-shaped line here. I can copy this pipe a little bit further over there, and I can extend this one. And I get another T-shaped here, and maybe I'll draw another reference plane. I'll go with RP, I'll draw another reference plane here, and I'm going to align this pipe over there. So AL, select the reference plane, select the pipe, and I can just go with another trim here, TR, select this and this. So the first radiator is now all set. I'll move this a little bit further. See that this pump is responsible for the radiators in Unit A. These two radiators are actually for Unit B. However, if I also open level 1 here, this radiator here, which is this one down there, is also part of my unit A, and this needs to provide the hydronic supply water for that radiator. Maybe I'll put this on fine level of details here as well. It's not a bad idea to have the pipes close to the walls so they can kind of fasten the pipe to the wall. If I show you invisibility graphics for this view, I want to hide all the wall sweeps here. So now I'm gonna have one more pipe here that goes this way and is relatively close to the wall so they can kind of fasten it to this wall. This is gonna go all the way down, and remember that this pipe is still, if I show you on the section, all the pipes are still within the space in between the ceiling and the floor. So it's not exposed. Okay. I'm going to show you another trick here. If I draw another pipe here, sometimes it tries to move it up or down, so I'll go back. Sometimes instead of drawing the next pipe, I'll select this pipe, I say rotate, and copy at the same time, use place, and rotate it like this. And I'll go with TR, I'll trim this edge, and I get a nice pipe over here. For this wall here, if I hit tab, just to show you the layers on the inside for wall type A, on the inside, I have some 4 centimeter space for my metal stud layer. So I can shift this pipe down in a way that it's going to fit within that 4 centimeters stud layer of this wall. So this radiator on the first floor is going to use this pipe as well, but those two are for unit B, so they're going to use a different loop. I already draw a section here, so it looks at this radiator on the living room of unit A, which is this one in the section. Now first I want a piece of pipe in a way that it's going to bend and go into the wall here, and then within that metal stud wall layer I'm going to have vertical pipe going up. So from this radiator I'm going to have 2 pipes that will go into the wall here. I'm going to go with system pipe, hydronic supply, everything is the same as before. Diameter is 25 millimeter. Now let's say for the middle elevation, maybe I'm going to take this elevation from level, so I'm going to draw a quick reference plane RP, and the elevation from level here is 0.176. So when I go with a pipe here for the middle elevation, I'm going to type 0.176. Now I'm going to draw it here and going to the wall. And you see automatically when I moved it here, it went up and it connects it over there. Let me repeat for the other side. I went with pipe. The middle elevation is the elevation of the center of this pipe from level 1, which I get a dimension from level 1 is 0.176. So I assign that middle elevation, and on this view I can draw it from here to here, and when you click on the center of this pipe, it's going to automatically connect this pipe to that pipe at the top. On level 2, I'm going to keep going with our pipe, so it's this pipe. I'm going to keep going to here. And again, an easy way here is instead of drawing a new pipe, I'm just going to rotate and say copy yes, place it. I'm going to rotate this pipe here and hit TR and trim this edge. So this is our next pipe, which is within this metal stud layer on this other wall. So I'm going to extend it all the way to the other side here. Maybe it would be easier if you hide all the radiators for unit B, so you can select them and type HH to hide them. So you only provide piping for the radiators in unit A. Maybe in this view I can select the architecture model and type HH, so you just see the radiators. How about first I continue and provide the piping for all the radiators on level 2, then I get back to these few level 1 radiators. So I have another radiator over there. So far we continue till here. I can use rotate and copy again here. Rotate, copy, place, and rotate it 90 degrees here. I'm going to use TR for trim this edge. Now from this radiator, I need to connect it to that source on level 2. This is the radiator of the corner bedroom. If I want to see it on the section, maybe I can flip this section and move it up here. So this radiator, I'm gonna type RP, draw reference plane, so I can get its elevation above level, which is 0.176. Maybe right here I can go and draw a pipe from here, going a little bit to the left and then going down to get to that main pipe. There we go. Now if you see it on 3D, automatically it connects it to the main supply system like this in here. Let's repeat it for the other side. Pipe. There we go. And the other connection is now created. On level 2 on this bedroom, we also have another radiator on the other side of the bedroom. So we need to get a branch from here. It's not a bad idea to have a section looking into the radiator that you want to work on. So I need to flip this section again and look at this radiator, which is this one. So for this one, I'm going to need one pipe going a little bit to left and going down here. And the same thing on its other side. That's those two pipes. This pipe here that you see is this pipe, right? So I can just connect the branch. I'll go with pipe. I'm going to select this and move all the way out here. And I just need to move this pipe down. I'm going to draw a reference plane here, RP, somewhere around here. And this pipe needs to be aligned with this reference plane. So I'll go with AL, select the reference plane, select the pipe. There we go. So that's that pipe. Now I just need to connect those into the main pipe. And for this, I can use extend. I can go with trim extend multiple elements, select the main pipe, select the first, and then the second pipe. So this looks good so far. See that all these horizontal pipes are still within the ceiling and the floor area. So these are only just these small pipes which are exposed. Now this pipe, I can rotate it. So I'll go with rotate and copy, place. I'm going to rotate it by 90 degrees. I'll use TR. I'm using trim, which is this option here. I can move this a little bit to the right. We don't need a very long pipe here. There we go. And now this needs to be connected back to our main stream here. So I'll go with extend, select that pipe, select this pipe, and it's going to be connected over there. So now this radiator is also good. Let's continue with the two radiators remaining on the level 2. Then we'll continue with these 3 on the first floor. So this pipe can go all the way to around here. And again, it's always a good idea when whichever radiator you're working on, it's good to have a section view of it. So I'm going to look at it on this section. That's the radiator. And this is the main pipe. I'm gonna go with system pipe. I'll go with one pipe here connecting to this system, and you see that it's gonna automatically make an elbow on the bottom side. And I'll go with pipe, another one going down here. So there we go. We are good with this one. For the next one, this radiator, first I need to rotate this pipe to have another one here. So I'll go with rotate, copy yes, place it like this, and make sure it goes 90 degrees. So I'm going to type 90. Use trim, TR, trim this and this. Now this edge goes a little bit further to here. I might draw a reference plane here just to know where the center line of this pipe is. And then on the section view, I'll go with system pipe. I'm gonna draw one pipe here and another one here. Now I need another section here, like a cross section that looks at this pipe. Okay, so maybe I can close this section. I'll go with TWWT. So I see in this other section, I see how it works here. Okay, now this pipe needs to go a little bit horizontally away from here. So I'm going to rotate it. I'll go with rotate, copy, yes, place. I'm going to rotate it like this. Use TR to have an elbow here and make this a bit shorter. Now this pipe can rotate and get connected to this main one. So I'll go with a rotate in here. Place like this, 90 degrees, use TR, trim the two, and I can just connect this to this one by going with extend. There we go. So this is good. I'll repeat it for that other one. So this is the pipe. I'll go with rotate and use place. Use trim, TR, and make this a bit shorter. And this pipe is also going to connect here. I'm going to rotate this using place, using TR, trim it, and extend it to this main pipe. So I'll go with extend, select this, and select this. I'm going to move it back to see, yes, it's going to automatically add a T-shaped connection. So if I show you on 3D, all the pipes on level 2 are all good. And this needs to be a closed loop. So when it gets to here, I want to rotate it using place. I'm going to go with 90 degrees. I'll use TR, trim. And maybe I'll use one RP here to know where is the center line of this pipe. I can rotate this again using place, 90 degrees, and I'll go with another TR. There we go, make this a bit shorter. And finally, I can just trim these two. I'll go with TR. So you see that this system is totally a closed system. It goes back to the other side of the pump. And now the only three radiators are those three to connect. So let's start maybe with that one. I need to go to my other section. This one, I can close my section 2, go with TWWT. So let's focus on this radiator. I'm going to hide this for a second. There we go. So this is the radiator on the first floor, which is this one. Just so I have enough room, I'm going to select this pipe and move it slightly to right side. A short connection is enough here, so that's good. Now I have enough room for this other pipe. If I get a dimension from the center line of this pipe and the level is 0.176, so here on my level 1, first I'll go with system, pipe. I'm going to say 0.176, that's good, it goes this way, and then it connects to the main pipe. As soon as you do that, it's gonna automatically move it up and connect it to that main loop. Let's repeat it for the other side. We'll go with pipe like this and then over there. There we go. And as you see, these two vertical pipes are within the metal stud layer, so it's not within the solid part of the wall. So now that one is good. We also have this radiator here. I can flip this section. So I move the section down. So for this radiator, maybe first I'll take it inside the wall. So I'm going to go with pipe. There we go. And for its other side as well. Now I need to move this up and connect it to either this pipe or this pipe. Maybe I'll move this here, this section, and I can look at this section. This is the radiator, and this is the right side pipe. I'm going to rotate it and use place. And I'm going to trim this TR. And I'm going to move this up around here. Maybe I'll connect it to this one, which is that pipe over there. I'm going to draw a reference plane here. So this pipe goes all the way up here, and then I can rotate it, use place, and rotate it 90 degrees, use TR, trim it. And I just want to make it shorter and connect it to this pipe. There we go. Here I can use extend. When I use extend, it will automatically add the T-shaped connection. So I need to repeat it for the other side. I'm going to move this a little bit away. Now I see the second pipe over there, which is the left side pipe here, and I'll repeat the same thing. So rotate it, place. I'll go with TR. Now we have that elbow, and this needs to go all the way up over there. I can rotate this again, use place, TR, and I can first make it shorter and then finally connect it to the main connection. And I can use extend over there. So extend, select the main pipe, select this pipe, the T connection is created. So this looks good. There is one more radiator on level 1, which is in the bathroom area, and that's the last radiator that we need to connect, and that would be all radiators for unit A. So for that one, maybe we can get a branch from this part. How about first I create a connection that goes into the wall. So I'm going to go with level 1 system. I'll go with the pipe, one pipe here going into the wall. And on the other side as well. Now these two need to go up and get connected to this branch. In the section, first I would like to rotate this pipe to have it as vertical. See that copy is on, so it's rotating and copying at the same time. And I want to move this up all the way over there. And now I can draw a pipe. I'll go with system, pipe, and I'll draw this pipe. And finally, I'm going to use Extend from the Modify tab to have a T-shaped connection here. I'm going to move the section a little bit to the left and I'll repeat it for this. So I'll go with System, Pipe, and I'm going to draw a pipe that goes all the way to here. I can use AL to align it here. It automatically added the elbow, everything looks good. And finally, I need one more pipe to connect it over there. And the T connection is already connected. So now every single radiator, we have 4 on the first floor and 5 on the second floor. They are all connected to this pump. And this pump will be connected to the hot water boiler. Okay, one other thing we need to add here, and I can reset my temporary high so you see the whole building here. Let's say for this side, we need one duct that goes outside, out of the roof here. So for that, first I'm going to change my system to ducts. Then I want to go with duct. I want to go with a round duct with taps maybe. It's an exhauster, so that's the right type. And I want the diameter to be 250. That's correct. I'll click here and it moves up like this. So it goes all the way above the roof. If I show you on a regular 3D view, this is the top of it, right? So I can move it a bit up. And later we need to have an opening in the roof. Now, before I wrap up, I want maybe for the ducts to show as blue. I'll go back to my view, user interface, system browser, and for exhaust there, I'll do the same thing that we did for hydronic supply. Remember, we went to type properties. For exhaust there, I'll go to type properties, graphic override, and I'm gonna say use this cyan blue color. Okay, okay, and okay. So now the exhaust part is showing as blue. So this was for Unit A. The remaining radiators are for Unit B. Just remember that it has to be a closed loop and make sure that all your connections are correctly connected. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe for more videos.